So when I first moved to St. Louis from Kansas City, one of the first brands I interacted with in general was Kaldi's. I remember sitting at our Skinker location and just the people being so friendly, and obviously the food and drinks were incredible, but the experience overall just made me fall in love with Kaldi's. I joined Kaldi's about 10 months ago, actually after talking about it with Trisha and some members of our team for a couple of years. So when I first experienced the brand at Skinker and then kept coming back over and over again, I realized if I ever made a change in my career, it'd be for a place like Kaldi's. And so after meeting our people and having lots of conversations, watching how we navigated COVID, I just felt it was time to make a change in my life and join a place I'd be really passionate about. And here I am. Hi, I'm Lyndsey Patel. I head up sales and business development here at Kaldi's. So this is Stella. This is my daughter. She is about 20 months old. She has a huge personality. She loves exploring. She loves great food. She loves Kaldi's. We go at least once a week together, and she loves quiche too. Right? For me, passion has always been something that I've tried to embody with everything in my life, whether that be my studies and what I chose in studying journalism at KU, to my career and how that's gotten me here today with Kaldi's, being around people and a craft that requires so much passion, to philanthropy that's fueled me for a decade with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, but it's always been a really big part of my life. I've always volunteered throughout childhood, and it's something I want to instill in my children too. And then I entered motherhood in the last 2 years, and that's created a whole nother form of passion, not only in creating a great life for her, but also giving her a really great example of being passionate about what you do every day. So I love coming to work. I love learning about coffee. I love helping other organizations make their coffee programs, better and more delicious and more impactful for their teams. And I love waking up passionate every single day. So our sales and business development portion of the business helps support our wholesale customers. So that's over 300 customers ranging from grocery to colleges to office spaces. And so, coffee programs of all sizes, we take our expertise and our great products and equipment and training, and we help bring that to life through other brands and wholesale partners. Applying my passions of art, travel, giving back is really easy to do here at Kaldi's. So coffee is an art, it's a craft, and so learning about the detail that goes into it, the love, and then the presentation that brings people joy is an expression of art to me. Travel, I get to learn about so many parts of the world where coffee is sourced, so it's also fueling wanting to go to those places too and adding to my list. And then giving back, same thing with the farmers and the relationships that we have. We're doing a lot to give back to those communities all the time in so many ways that feels really rewarding and fulfilling. So my involvement with Coffee for a Cure and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society actually started back in college. So I had a friend who suffered with blood cancers, and I wanted to be able to give back and find a way to be involved. So I started an internship actually with LLS, and it changed my life. What I got to see as far as impact and the progress in research and finding cures and the ongoing development of that was really inspiring. So I stayed part-time. I worked on the campaign I'm participating in now for 2 years consecutively. So essentially that campaign has multiple people running against each other to raise as much money as possible. And then at the end we'll be given the title of Man or Woman of the Year. And there's also a child that's honored in each of the campaigns too. So I mentioned that blood cancers affect children significantly. So there's always a child that you're working toward as kind of your mission in that campaign. So after those internships and working there, I always stayed involved. I actually was on the board of a nonprofit where we would help fundraise and give funds to other organizations. LLS was always one that I wanted to give back to and participate in. Fast forward now almost 10 years, and actually the organization approached me again and said, hey, is this your year to run? And I have a new baby, a new job, another baby on the way. And I was like, man, maybe this year, maybe next year when I have more time. And that same day, I found out that my longest friend's daughter had been diagnosed with leukemia. And it felt like there was no better time than now to jump in and do as much as I possibly could. So this year I pledged to raise hopefully $50,000 in a 10-week span. $50,000 was our choice because it actually funds a grant. So being able to have a grant in our name to be able to support the progress against blood cancer research and hopefully finding a cure. So what we're doing here at Kaldi's with Coffee for a Cure is such a great complement to all the fundraising that we've been doing, myself, my fundraising team, my supportive family and friends. And we'll go until June 10th, and being able to give some great coffee with a donation is such a cool opportunity to fundraise. To find Coffee for a Cure, go to our website, kaldiscoffee.com, and then type in cure in the search bar. You can order it from now until June 10th. It's $30, and all proceeds go to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for this campaign. So thank you in advance.